All right, the time has come. Let's talk about ads on Snazzy Labs. I started this channel nearly 9 years ago, and what started as a hobby has become a near full-time job, and that's something I am incredibly grateful for. You know, being able to make money doing something I love and am passionate about is awesome. But I'm not just a creator, I'm also a viewer of a lot of other channels. I've been in your shoes, and I know how much ads can suck. The purpose of this video is to help find an equilibrium, where you guys don't hate the ads that I do when I have to do them, where the brands I work with are happy with the results that I provide, and where I'm able to continue YouTubing as a career and grow my channel even further. All right, so why do you have to do ads in the first place? Isn't YouTube paying you enough, you greedy son of a gun? Well, no. Google is continuing to pay its creators less and less money. Last month, my channel got 4 times the amount of views that it did in the same month of last year, but I got paid about the same amount of money. So YouTube, at least to me, is paying 4 times less than they did this time last year. Now, many YouTube creators have come to rely on crowdfunded platforms like Patreon, where the audience pays the creator, and maybe that works for them, but I'm not comfortable with that. Ads, at least to me, are a far better solution. They pay way more money, and so I can do them less often. Right now, I only have ads in about 1 of every 5 videos. Now, if I move to Patreon, not only would I feel awkward begging you for money, but I have to beg for money at the beginning and ending of every single video to match what advertisers are paying me now. YouTube's a free platform, and you shouldn't be expected or guilt-tripped in supporting me financially when brands are so anxious to advertise on my channel. Now, at the same time, I refuse to let the premium quality content that I make be watered down and cheapened by crappy ads. And so here are 5 promises that I make to you as a viewer. Number 1, I will only ever work with and advertise brands whose products I use and love. I get emails every single day, and many of them offer a lot of money to sponsor or advertise on videos, and I say no to nearly every single one of them. I will never advertise for crappy services or products because that's not fair to you, to be told that something is good when it's not. I'll only advertise stuff I use. Number 2, brands are not allowed in any way, shape, or form to change or alter my ad integrations. A lot of you did not like the privacy ad from my last video. It was a 4-minute ad in an 8-minute video. And if I could go back in time, I would redo it. I would make it shorter, and I apologize for that. But that ad was not 4 minutes because privacy said to make it 4 minutes. And it was not 4 minutes because that was in the contract. It was 4 minutes because I genuinely loved the service and wanted to provide a useful ad that could provide real information on a really cool service and all of its features. I don't allow brands to dictate how I make my videos. I never have, and I never will. Again, I apologize for that super long ad. In the future, I'll exercise more self-restraint and it won't happen again. Number 3, I will never do a paid review. I will always verbally state, both in the video and disclose in the video description, if a product is sponsored. Furthermore, I pride myself on journalistic integrity, and I will never provide special treatment to brands that have advertised with Snazzy Labs in the past. I haven't done it in the past, and I won't do it in the future. Number 4, I will never do fully sponsored videos because those are BS. For example, Wix, the website building software company, paid a ton of YouTubers last year a lot of money to make an entire video about their service. A whole video just about that one website. And no offense to the YouTubers that accepted, but I said no. Not only because I don't think Wix is a very good service, going back to our first point, but because videos where the whole thing is an ad is not genuine. They cheapen my brand, and most importantly, they're not fair to you as a viewer. That's not the content that you subscribe for. I will never do one of those videos. And number 5, I will only advertise that when doing so, I can continue to provide unique and non-clickbait high-budget videos that wouldn't be possible without support from advertisers. I have an incredibly cool video coming next week that, spoiler alert, it's sponsored, but it's a very expensive project that would not have been possible otherwise. And it's a freaking cool video that will be well worth sitting through a short little ad to watch. Look, I don't pretend to have all the answers on the best way to advertise. Given the negative feedback from my last video, it's apparent that I still have a lot to learn and experiment with. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on the types of advertisements you've seen on both this channel and other channels that you've either liked or hated with the fire of 1,000 suns. And I'd love for you to provide suggestions in the comments section below on how I can continue to make Snazzy Labs videos the most unique tech videos on the net. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you millions for your support. Thank you for allowing me to make this my job and career. And as always, stay snazzy.